I'm posting this video, I have been a target of harassment and bullying and defamation for quite some time now.
It's about time that someone stood up and put an end to this horrible thing called criticism.
And unlike some people, I for one, share my story. I live in my truth.
It's a sacrifice for me to forego any chance I could have for accountability for these litigious offenses made toward me. Okay, I'm foregoing the whole possible courtroom experience and proving my case and showing how I've been damaged. I'm foregoing all of that so I can share with you my pain, and only my pain, here on my YouTube channel.
I tell what's going on because I believe if you speak up about something, maybe that situation will, stop. Maybe the people you feel are hurting you will chill.
It's true. I find that the threat of public tarnishment of one's reputation, true or not, is an excellent intimidation tactic. And it usually works.
When I'm open and honest about my feelings, which, let me go ahead and tell you, my therapist said is very highly recommended, that me talking about it on my platform is healthy for me in my situation. We are entitled to talk about whatever we want on our channels, okay?
And you see, me talking about my harassment, putting people on blast for when I see that they made a comment about me somewhere on YouTube, that can never be harassment. See, me talking about my harassment, if it causes harassment, well, then they cancel each other out, so there is no harassment, except for when, they're harassing me. My harassment stays. It was there first.
So I don't understand, and I've never understood why when I'm open about feeling like I'm harassed, when I'm talking about that I feel like I don't have any support from my coworkers.
And as soon as I find the Human Resources office here at YouTube, you all are going to get written up by our manager. And I'm going to see to it that I write an employee handbook for everyone. Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, it's like slam packed. Like, well, I think you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Well, let me tell you this. My feelings are valid.
Even if they're wrong, you're causing my feelings. Therefore, you're wrong.
No matter what you say or think, and no matter what anybody says or thinks, nobody can tell you how you feel. And nobody can take your feelings from you. You are in control of that.
You guys don't get it. Like, when I go out and I look for your guys' comments and remarks, and I see how you commentate about me or criticize me, I feel harassed. I mean, it's harassment. And I have full control over my feelings, and I'm the one who's in control here. So you're making me control my own harassment.
If I spoke the truth and laid the truth out there, okay? If somebody in your comment section was defaming me and I said I didn't feel supported because you allowed the negativity and the hate to go on in your comment section, you were well aware of what goes on in your comment section.
See, this is how I just don't feel supported. That comment that was not nice when it spoke of me was allowed to stay up. And you didn't even fight for me. See, this is why we need an employee handbook, because this is what I'm entitled to. I'm entitled for to have your chat serve me. This is what I'm entitled to. And the fact that YouTube has not informed all of you of this by now is... Who's YouTube's manager? They need to be written up to.
The fact that you let the comments go on, that right there caused people to read those comments and come to my channel and just spew and spread that same hate. Oh yes. But I bet that other person is not getting that many comments like I'm getting.
It's almost like the other people commenting don't think that the other YouTuber's that crazy, but she left that comment up. I mean, she's like crazier than the feces dropped from the sonar-driven blind squirrel monkey flying bird.
Just off the lies that are being said in their comment section about me. That makes me feel some type of way.
The trauma and the anxiety I feel over not getting my way, I mean, I pray that you never know what that's like.
I don't allow it in my comment section. You will not go through my comment section and read bashing of other creators.
If the criticism is on my channel and my comment section and it's about other creators, well, then it's always just criticism. When you put my name into it, that's when it becomes bashing.
Well, except for KJ, because I mean, that's warranted. I mean, it is. People bash her because of what she does. There's a difference. You know, if you're out here being toxic, you're going to get called out. That's another thing. How are these same people allowed to call this person out and saying she hurts people? Meanwhile, I'm over here like, hello, I don't feel supported. I feel like these comments and these actions are hurting me and my channel. Comfortable talking about it? That's fine. If you don't feel supported, just know you are. Okay? I don't feel supported, hell, 99.999% of the time by my coworkers.
Tell you what, you come support me in the comments, help me feel supported, and I'll take over your weekends for you. How's that? Because that's what coworkers do.
Miss South Africa has spoken out on being bullied while growing up. She's also been body shamed.
Thanks to all of you guys, I now know the pain and struggles one feels as Miss South Africa.
In an interview with Drum not long after she started her reign, she said she tries to focus on the positive. Some days are bad and some days are good. It is important to always look at the positive side of life, she explains.
Every time I go out trying to find the good side, positive side of life so I can look upon it, instead I end up finding a comment by someone somewhere stating how they didn't like something I did. I mean, and just like that, I miss South Africa again.
She goes on to say, as I grow, I have learned to be in control of my thoughts. I am in full control of my life, my decisions, my movements, and the way I deal with situations. And I choose peace and positivity, she says. There is so much good in life, but you will never see it if you focus on the negative. Woo, child, I don't know about you, but I needed to read this morning.
See, I was sure to read that for all of you. So maybe you can start focusing on all the positive about me and the things I do and say. And just never mind any of the things that bother you. I mean, it's my truth that matters, not yours. It's my feelings that matter, not yours. It's my harassment, not anything you might feel. So stop making me Miss South Africa.
This little snippet right here is about workplace bullying, and since my workplace is YouTube, I think this is very valid.
And by this explanation, Katie Joy and I are also coworkers. Yeah, because we're both working for YouTube. So just treat me the same way I treat Katie Joy. Oh, but one thing you can expect to find in this employee handbook, that I'm making for YouTube, is that you must treat every YouTuber with the utmost respect and work and help them survive and grow, no matter how big of a channel you are or how small of a channel they are. So if I reach out to you with, a request for help, or request for a collaboration, or to a shout out, or to, just help me succeed, you must answer. You must fulfill my request, because otherwise you're just a bad coworker here at YouTube.
This is why I speak up about it. Somebody needs to. And people in the comments saying you're a bully and all this, I know my truth. I know my soul. I know my heart. Okay, so your words, your lies will no longer affect me.
See, my truth tells me that I'm not a bully. So if your truth tells you something else, well, then your truth can't matter, because your truth is just full of shit.
What is considered to be harassment? Because that's a fine line, okay? In my opinion, after you speak out and said you've been bullied, y'all need to chill. Okay, it becomes harassment if you're continued to be booked. That's absolutely harassment. Harassment in any unwanted behavior, physical or verbal, that makes a reasonable person feel uncomfortable, humiliated, or mentally distressed. I believe people can hear that in my voice, in my many videos when I'm telling my story.
You know, it's really not easy for me to go around to all these different comment sections and enforce my will upon everyone and police their chat and tell them exactly what they can and can't say and how they can talk about me or what they can say about me or in what manner. I mean, can't you just hear the stress in my voice?
I don't care about the videos out there about me. That's fine. They are entitled to their own opinions.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear that, like, for real. No taking backsies, though. None. Okay, now it's time for member shout-outs. I'd like to thank
Leslie Correa, Sky Vision, Sweet Home Alamanda, Megan Broussard, Maps Cat, Shiloh's Messy Art, Sassy Nas, Crystal, Christy Z, Skay Positive, If I Knew You Were Coming, I'd Baked a Cake, Lizzie Stardust, The Dark Magician, Hollyanna from Kalamazoo, Little Miss Betty Page, Chronically B Queen B, Everybody Burps, Burper, Tennessee Val Mom, Leah, Molly, Lil Mousy Girl, Ruby Tuesday, That Amber Chick, Ruby Red Shoes, Allie R, Bo Roundtree, Verillion, Carol T, Megan, Trisha Burge, Nana Hawk, Silly Rabbit, Lola Flo, Amputee, Cherry Berryman, Lola W, Sassy Elmo, Autistic Shell, I'm Fucking Rakin, Young Nana's Not Drunk, Mariana Santos, Straysky, Christina Elizabeth, Osbel, Diane Harlow, T King, TV, Austin James TV, Cheryl, Crystal, Totally Clueless, Sally Godfrey, Rena Rue, Sunny D, Sue Elliott, Claire View, Jamie Couchard, Kimberly Roddy Mom, Atticus Finch, Jeanette Stevens, Jen Gerard, Poodlerific, and Yoo-Hoo Shoo Shoo.
Thank you very much for joining, and thank you everyone for watching.